Hi guys, welcome back to an episode of Create with Linda. So today is Saturday and I'm coming on because I know that I had some stuff in my refrigerator that I needed to upload. I needed to get rid of. So I'm going to be making a small chicken soup today. I was going to do that the other day, but I got consumed with other stuff and was getting other stuff done, so I never got to make it. So I want to make sure that I get this chicken used right here, this chicken cutlets, before they go bad, guys. So I want to do this today. So all I have is, I'm making chicken in the chicken soup, carrots, celery, and onions. Oh, excuse me, guys, and onions. And I made, yesterday I made shrimp with rice. And that rice that I have left over, I'm going to put in the soup, guys. So this way I can utilize it and it doesn't get thrown out. Okay, that's what it's about now. These next months coming up. Excuse me, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm just tired. I'm going to really be focusing on using all the stuff up that I have and make the most out of what I have, because we need to utilize and use everything that we have and not have any waste, guys. It's normal to have a little waste. You're going to have some waste. It ain't going to be, 100%. But at least, I know, wow. Excuse me. At least I know that I'm using as most up as that I can. So I get use of exactly what we spend and all of that. All right, so let's get started, guys. I'm going to take you guys along. I'm just going to cut up the carrots and the celery and the onions. This is going to be a quick soup, guys. Everything's going to be small. The chicken cutlets are going to be very small. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add half water and half of some chicken broth into the soup. So it'll take an hour and the soup will be ready if you're ready to eat it. So I cut these carrots up the other day, guys. I don't know if you guys remember on my other video. So I'm not going to take all of them because you don't need all of them. But I'm going to take a nice amount. I like carrots in my soup. Got those. So we're going to cut them, I don't know. Put this over here. Oh, now there's some things that I want to talk to you guys about before I get started. Excuse me. Wow, maybe I should drink some coffee. I didn't have coffee this morning, guys. I had breakfast, but I didn't have coffee. Maybe that's the difference. All right. It's 2:20 already, too. It's not even like it's early in the morning. It's 2:20. What I want to talk to you guys about, since I have you on here, is that I'm going to be starting, I'm going to be starting a new segment called Turnover Tuesdays. Okay, so every Tuesday I'm going to post a video with turning stuff over in your refrigerator. So sorry, guys. The turning leftovers over. In other words, if I have a piece of pork, a piece of chicken, some leftover mashed potatoes, some leftover this, I'm gonna put a meal together, whether it be, I think it'll be more like lunch or dinner, together from the stuff that I have left over. Wow. You guys must be saying, did this lady even sleep last night? Yes, I slept, but did you ever wake up tired? I really woke up very tired today. You know why? I can answer my own question because I go to bed late. I get up fairly early, so I probably don't get enough sleep, or so I'm tired when I get up. What are you gonna do, right? I like to stay up and watch shows and stuff, so I'm up late. So anyway, let's move on from that. And so again, guys, Tuesdays are going to be called Turnover Tuesdays, where again I do leftovers out of my fridge. Every single Tuesday I'm going to post a video like that. Okay, so get ready for that. Don't forget Tuesdays, guys. Then I'm going to do Thoughtful Thursdays. Okay, now on Thursdays I'm going to come on and I'm going to talk about, being thoughtful and some thoughtful things that have happened in my life and all of that, all the stuff I've experienced, or I'm going to ask you guys what you experience as far as people being thoughtful, or just even if it's just a thought, like, I thought today that I'd be nicer to my mother-in-law or whatever. So I'm going to do a Tuesday segment, which Turnover Tuesday, and a Thursday segment, Thoughtful Thursday. All right, guys. So look forward to that. Also, I wanted to tell you guys, if you want to go to my Instagram page, it's LINFEE1213. I post all pictures of my meals up there and some other pictures, the pictures of my puppies, and just some stuff. But it's mainly sometimes if I don't video a meal, if I don't video what's for dinner, I will always more than likely take a picture of it and put it up on my Instagram. Okay, so my Instagram is again LINFEE1213. That's my Instagram channel, guys. So go over and check that out. Also, my Facebook, I have a Facebook page called Create Live with Linda. Create Live with Linda. You can go to that. You could see all pictures and of all the pictures that I cook, all the food that I cook, and all food stuff related, and you'll see my videos up there too, and all of that. So again, Create Live with Linda, and Instagram is LINFEE1213. All right, guys. So if you want to go check me out on those, you can check me out on those. And that's it. Okay, I wanted you to know that. So so get excited for Turnover Tuesdays and Thoughtful Thursdays, guys. Okay, I'm really excited about that. I'm looking forward to it. All right, so let's go on getting these carrots cut up. I'm going to cut them fairly small, guys, because I don't want, like I said, I want this soup to cook fairly quickly. I don't want this to take, 4 hours to cook. So how's your weather where you are today? We're in New York, and it's like 71 degrees. It's Saturday, and it's a beautiful day. I just can't get over this weather. It's going to be, I think, in the 60s all week. It's crazy. I like it, though. I mean, like I said, the cold's going to be coming, so we should really enjoy this weather now. This is sweater weather. It's like Indian summer, I guess they call it, right? I don't know why they call it that, but yeah. So yeah, it's nice. So taking advantage of that, and it's weird that I'm making soup on a warm day, but you know what? It's warm, but it's not 95 degrees. So soup is still, adequate. That's what. And I've been wanting soup the last couple of weeks. So yeah. So I put what I put in my soup with what my mom always put in her soup was celery, carrots, onions, and she also puts, I told you this before, she also puts a can, this one doesn't look that great, a can of tomato sauce or whole tomatoes in it, and that's what I'm doing. I have a can of whole tomatoes that I'll squeeze up in my hands, and I'll add to the soup, because I love that tomato, and I love that little sweetness in my soup. So the celery I'm going to cut fairly small too, guys. Okay, I remember my mother, when she used to make chicken soup, her celery would be this big. They would be huge. I remember she used to put like half the carrots in. And they wouldn't be cut or anything. They'd be these big fat carrots. I'll never forget that. She used to always do that. Now, if I was going to make an all-day chicken soup, I'd probably make them a little bit bigger too. But because it's going to be a short, quick chicken soup, I'm just going to do, small pieces. So that's plenty of celery. A couple of these pieces don't look too good. I'm going to take those out. And now I'm going to cut some onions. I'm going to do 2 onions. Now, I don't cut my onions up. Well, actually, yes. I'm mistaken. When I make my all-day chicken soup, I don't cut my onions up. But when I'm making a soup like this, I will cut them like in 4s because they have to break up a little. When they're cooking all day, I just put them in whole because then they'll all day they'll just come apart and they'll cook. But cooking a quick chicken soup, you got to kind of make them a little bit smaller, so this way they'll cook quicker in the soup. All right, so let's get these onions cut up. Onions was always a big part of our soup. Oh, I'll never forget. And like I told you guys before, my mother, she'd put like a big, medium-sized roaster in the pot, a chicken roast, and it would just cook, and she'd go in there and take all the bones out, and then put all the chicken back in and stuff. That's how she did it, and sometimes I do that too. But I discovered, like, you know what? I can get chicken soup without doing it all day and getting the roaster and put it in there. I used to do that years ago. Oh God, when my kids were younger, when I was first, early married, I used to do that. And sometimes I would still do that, but when you're in a rush and you just have other stuff to do, and you still want that effect, and today you have the Instant Pots and the pressure cookers and all that, so you can have soup in a nice delicious soup in an hour. So I just do mine on top of the stove. I don't tend to like how the soup comes out in the crock pot. I like my soup on the stove. I tried it in the crock pot. I prefer it on the stove. That's just me. And so yeah. So that's 2 onions. We like a lot of onions, so that's what I'm going to put in. And then I'm going to do is cut the chicken up, guys. So I got the onions, the broccoli. Lord help me. The onions, the celery, and the carrots. Put that up there. Ooh. Got a balance beam going on over here. I'm going to get the other cutting board so I can cut the chicken up. And then I'm going to bring you over to the stove. And we're going to, where is it? And I'm going to get the whole pot going. Like I said, this is very, very simple, guys. Very, very simple. Quick, you can be making soup by 4 o'clock, eating by 5:15. And like I said, I'm going to put the rice in here, so it's going to be, I'm really going to, I don't have to boil macaroni or boil, pasta or anything like that. The rice is going to go right in the pot at the last minute, and voila, we're going to have chicken rice soup, guys. I'm very excited. And this will be like a side dish, like, for lunches or, for before dinner or whatever. Not necessarily for a dinner. Or it could be for a dinner, like just grilled cheese and soup. We have that once in a while. We're going to do that, probably. We could do that. So, yes, I'm going to cut the chicken in fairly small pieces. Not like, I don't know, like this. Yeah, I meant to have this bowl over here for the veggies, and I forgot to put them in. I don't want them like chicken, like canned soup size. I want them a little bit bigger than that. But, fairly small. So, yeah, guys. So, I guess the president's chosen, huh? I'm not going to talk about politics because this is not the place for it. And I, just not into doing that. But, like I said before, whoever won and the winner is Biden right now as we see it. More power to him. That's all I can say. I'm not going to say either I'm not going to really say my preference. It doesn't really matter. But it is what it is. It's chosen already, and we have to live with it, guys. Everybody, please, I'm begging everybody just to be peaceful and to be compassionate and be, think about how other people feel and all of that, because this has not been an easy year. This has not been an easy 2020, and I just hope that he can make it get better. That's all I can say. I hope, better than it is, better than it was. I don't know. I have faith. I have faith in the universe. I hope anyway, guys. So yeah, I'm glad it's not over yet, but I'm glad it's just almost over, because really, bombarded with the news, with the election and the election and the election. So yeah, so I'm glad that's over with, but we'll move on to other stuff, right? Now we just got to worry about this corona again, guys. I heard it's like, I don't know where you guys live, but in New York, it's starting to really, come up. The numbers are starting to go up again, and really gives you a lot of anxiety, guys. Comment in the description below if this coronavirus gives you a lot of anxiety. Like, I heard that they're going to start be limiting, like, not groceries, but like, toilet paper and all that at the food stores now, because they want to make sure that everybody is not going to start hoarding, because that's what's going to happen. People hear, they're going to limit, everybody's going to start going crazy again. So when you go to the food store, don't hoard, guys, but grab 1 or 2 extra things, everything you buy if you can, because it's really, it just makes me nervous. And like, my pantry right now is stocked, but it's not like overly stocked. So okay, so I'm a little like I have a little anxiety about that. But you know, when I go food shopping, I'm just gonna buy a little of each thing and just have a little extra. I already have extra, but I like to have double, triple extra just for my own self. But if you can't, guys, just try to do what you can. Buy a little bit more, whatever you buy. If you're on a tight budget, just buy a little more of the things that you buy. Like if you buy, let's say you buy no frills cornflakes or the lower priced cornflakes, not so much no frills. Buy an extra box, or if you can, you know, an extra can of soup, an extra package of cheese. You know, a good tip is have, you know, in the house when my kids were younger and we were struggling financially, I would buy 2 loaves of bread, 2 big packages of cheese, and we'd have grilled cheese. We'd eat a lot of grilled cheese, guys, and it was good. It was solid. It was something, you know, and it just went really, really far. Quesadillas. You could buy a cheap bag of the tortilla chips, and have nachos, and you know that's really good. It goes far with kids and all that. Soups are good, and like I said, and all that. Just be a little mindful now when you go to the store, guys. You don't have to hoard, but just be a little mindful of picking up a little extra thing here and there for your family. It's not hoarding if you want to buy an extra can of soup. You know what I'm saying? You got to do what you got to do for your family, and that's it. You know, without hoarding, and I'm sure everybody, you know, knows that. So yeah, so that's all you can do, guys. All right, so I got everything in here. I'm gonna wash my hands. I'm gonna go over to the stove and bring you along in 1 second. Hi guys. Okay, so I have a pot here with about half water. I think I'm gonna add a little bit more water actually. I don't think I added enough water. Now one thing, guys, I gotta tell you about the soup, okay? With any soup that you get, that you make, like especially chicken soup, you know, just with like the broth. If you go to heat it up, or when the soup's cooking for a while, the broth evaporates. So you always have to have like an extra box of chicken broth around. This way, like if you let's say you heat it up the next day, you add a little bit of chicken broth, because the chicken broth really soaks up some of the meat, and like if you put rice in it or noodles or whatever, it soaks it up. So you always got to have a little extra of chicken broth or beef broth, vegetable broth, whatever you have, guys, on hand. Or even, I guess, the bouillon. You can have the bouillons too, and you could use that. Yeah, guys, so always try to remember that, okay? And that's it. Okay, so I'm going to put the carrots, the chicken, and the celery in here, and the onions. Did I put the onions in here yet? Yes, the onions are in here too. I'm probably going to throw a little garlic in. I'm definitely going to put garlic powder in. I'll probably put a couple of cloves of garlic in. Let me get my wooden spoon, guys. Kind of mix this up a little bit. So I'm going to put chicken broth in now. You know, it has chicken in it, so as it simmers, it will get the chicken flavor, because I have chicken in it. But it's just a quicker soup if you add chicken broth to it, because it adds more flavor to it. And like I said, if you want to put beef or chicken vegetable bouillons in this instead of the broth, if that's all you have on hand, that's fine, guys. Do whatever you want to do. Okay? All right, so this is filled up to the top, and that's where I want it. The only thing is I'm going to put now my whole tomatoes in, guys. Now, I'm trying to think. I'm gonna pour the juice in, because that's the whole point. I love the tomato juice in here. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put these in a bowl, in this bowl right here that I have, and I'm gonna smush them. See, guys? They're whole tomatoes. Oh, let me find it's a little precarious over here. Give me 1 second, don't mind me. I can't knock this. Give me 1 second, I'm gonna move you a little bit, because I put this stuff behind the camera. That's not smart. Let me get this out of here. Let's leave this over here. Let's put this back. over here, because you know, if this falls, we're in big trouble. Big trouble. Okay, there we go. All right, so I have the tomatoes in here. I'm going to crush them with my meat crusher, or whatever it's called, tomato crusher. I don't know what it's called, but it works for everything. Getting sprayed here by whole tomatoes. But yeah, I like to, if I would have had diced tomatoes, I usually have that in my arsenal. I have diced tomatoes, or, you know, petite tomatoes in my cabinet, in my pantry. I would put those in too. But I like to have the little pieces of tomatoes in it. My husband's not crazy about it, but he can just pick them out, because most of us, whoever eats the chicken soup, usually enjoys that. So, yeah, so I'm going to chop them up to, you know, not like till they're crushed, till they're, you know, soup. I'm going to crush them up so they have a little body to them still. Okay? And then this juice right here is going to flavor the soup. Now, guys, I've had to do this a lot of times before in my life, and I'm going to have to do it now because this pot isn't big enough. So I'm going to take out some of the broth. Try not to, I'll have to scoop out the tomatoes and I'll have to scoop out the celery and onions and stuff, because I put too much water in it. But see, guys, you know, you make little blunders and you just fix it, because it's your own recipe. Like, this is my own recipe. And even if it wasn't, I could still fix it. It doesn't matter. So now I have more room for the tomatoes. Now, you're not going to believe, guys, how the tomatoes are going to flavor your soup. It's delicious. It really is. The tomatoes just make it, in my opinion. So now, later on, when this cooks, I'm gonna let this simmer on low for probably about an hour and a half, just because I have the time, and I want it to go down just a little bit so I can add the rest of this broth. So I'll put it on a lower flame. This way, it, you know, cooks a little bit longer. And then I'll add this to it. So I'm gonna season it, salt. Now, I said I'm not going to go crazy like on the salt, because I don't want to over salt, okay? Pepper. You always have to have pepper in chicken soup. My usuals. Garlic. Where are you? Garlic. And what's this? Nutmeg. I don't need nutmeg. I'm going to need that soon. Soon enough, we'll need nutmeg. Onion. If I had some time, I would put thyme in it, but I don't. Because I don't have any. I ran out. So I'm going to put some basil. If I can just get it open. Basil. And guys, in my soup, I don't know about in your house, but in my house, we put a lot of grated cheese in our soups. And when we eat our soups, our chicken soup mainly, or whatever soup really, we put a lot of grated cheese in it. It's so amazing, guys. If you've never tried it, try it. You will love it. Grated cheese. And that's why I don't put a lot of salt in it, guys, at first, because I don't know, you know, I don't want it to be too salty, so I go a little easier on the salt. So I'm going to let this simmer. Leave all my stuff here. I might just take a little bit more out, only because I'm not going to be like staring over it, and I don't really want it to overflow, you know what I mean? I'll take these back out. But you'll see, guys, this is going to evaporate. I'm going to show you. This is going to evaporate. By the time I check it in I'll check it in like 20 minutes. All this, I'm going to show you. So this way you guys can see the difference. All right, look. Okay, now see how high that is? That's right up to the top. And I already took that much broth out already. But you'll see in about 20 minutes to a half hour, that'll be like a little bit down, so I'll be able to add more of the broth back to it. All right, so I'm going to go do a couple of things. I'm going to come back in a few minutes. All right, guys, so I came outside while I'm waiting for the soup to simmer. It's going to be a couple of hours, you know, about an hour and a half. I figured it's such a nice day. My husband's out here on the phone, burning some cardboard and stuff that we had in the basement. So I just figured I'd come out here and let you see the crazy dogs and hang out. Here I am. This is my beautiful area where I live, upstate New York. Love it here so much, guys. The fall is in full swing. And it's 70 degrees and I'm wearing a short sleeve shirt. See, guys? I'm wearing a short sleeve shirt, but that's okay. Fixing my hair in the camera like I always do. Yeah, so it's nice out here just to relax and be calm. Right? All right, let's chase you over to the dogs. They're very, very, very amusing, as you well know. Cody! Sorry, I'm trying to find them. What are you doing? Go play, Cooper. Go play. He's always torturing the little one. Always torturing the little one. Cooper. Coopy. Yeah, so I don't know what I'm gonna do for dinner tonight, guys. Maybe I'll make I think I'm gonna make, like I said, the chicken soup is for more like a lunches and for before or after or whatever, because I wanted to get that taken care of so I didn't waste all that stuff in the refrigerator. But I think I'm gonna make, it feels like the type of night to make like something on the grill. So I have bone-in chicken thighs in the freezer. Let me talk to you guys. So I have bone-in chicken thighs in the freezer, so I'm gonna make those barbecue on the grill, and I think I'm gonna make macaroni salad. I feel like macaroni salad because it feels like kind of summery out. So I'm gonna make a macaroni salad, and I'll probably make a tossed salad too because I have like 3 bags of salad in there that need to be eaten. So, like I said, I want to just get to the bottom of the stuff that that I have in the refrigerator and the freezer. I'm gonna do a shopping tomorrow. Not doing shopping today. I'm going to do a little haul tomorrow for you guys. And so I'm just kind of doing, like I do have a lot of stock still, but I don't have as much as I would like to have, but I have enough. Like we have enough to survive, to live, you know what I mean? But, so tomorrow I'm going to do a little haul, and I'll post that tomorrow, afternoon, evening sometime. And probably what's for dinner tomorrow, too. I have some stuff in between that I'm going to do. Jenny probably and I will do something together. She wants to do some baking again. So whatever's in my cabinet, I have cake mixes in there. I have brownie mixes in there. I have pudding mixes, all kinds of stuff because we're getting ready also for the holidays. So that's another thing. Like Thanksgiving is 2 weeks away? I can't even fathom that. I got to start picking up for Thanksgiving. Oh, it's crazy. And it's only us, guys. But, like I told you before, I make a 22-pound turkey for 6 people. But that's just what I do. I can't make a 12-pound turkey. Are you crazy? No. I need to make the big one. So, yeah. So that's the story for that. Hi. Hey, everyone. Jenny's out here with us. Hi, guys. So listen, guys, me and Jenny, every holiday, we did it for Halloween where we make our own decorations and we hang them all over the house. Last night we started making our own decorations. So we want to show you what we've got so far. So show them each one, Jen. All right, that's the one I made. Look, guys, can you keep it still, honey? A pumpkin with a turkey. So we got that one. That's mine. I don't want okay, just leave it there. It's not going to blow away. That's Jenny's. Nice, right? Good job, Jen. Let's go with the next one. Look at that. That's a big chubby turkey.
Hey! Mommy!
And she wrote love on it. How nice, Jen. Oh, look at this next one. It's so cute that she did. Look at this. Turkey, 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 turkey. Look how cute. That's adorable, Jen.
Because on the picture it's supposed to be like a line.
It's supposed to be a turkey. That's a really fat turkey.
That'll feed 5 people.
And that's mine, guys. Cute, right? We love to do stuff like this. A lot of fun. Here's my gobble, 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 gobble turkey. Mine's not that fat. Mine's mediocre. And then that's mine. Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
With a little weird looking turkey.
Hey, it's not weird. It's cute.
Thank you.
Guys,
So the
please
next
don't
one.
let my mom talk about her like that way. It's not nice to talk.
She's very good for my ego, guys.
Mom's beautiful.
Aw, thank you, Jen. Come on. Here's another one Jenny did. Cute.
It says happy.
What does he have? A
Thanksgiving.
cigar in his mouth?
Where?
Turkey has a cigar in his
No,
mouth?
remember that little thing?
Oh, that's the little, yeah, very cute. But maybe he was, but maybe he was smoking.
No, wait, Mom, remember those turkeys have those things?
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's the Bobo.
Another one Jenny did. Woohoo, Jen. Cute turkey.
Happy.
What the heck is that on his stomach?
Where? That's a little tummy.
Is that a baby in his belly?
No,
What?
it's a tummy.
Oh, that's his stomach. It looks like he's got food or something in there. Nice,
stuffed.
Jen. Give
one's my favorite.
give thanks.
This one's my favorite one. It says,
These are pretty
Give
turkeys.
thanks. That's beautiful, Jen. I
it has
love that.
pumpkins and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Did a good job.
And this,
And there's another turkey. Gobble, 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 gobble.
his face is round.
His face is bigger than his belly. So yeah, guys, that's what we did. We're gonna probably do a couple more tonight. We enjoyed doing that together. And
Look, Mom, show them Cooper and Bobo.
you know, they did see Cooper and Bro. Where are
Bobo's
they
right
now?
here.
They're running around.
Look, Bobo's right here.
Bro.
Brody!
Coopy.
Where's Coopy?
Look,
Mom,
Coop.
Coop's up there. Mom, Coop's up there.
I know, but I can't get up there. I
No,
can't.
just turn the camera on so you can see him. Right in front with...
What are you doing, Coop? What are you doing up there on the hill?
Leaves.
Come up here, buddy.
You see him on top?
You
Yeah.
see him, Mom?
Hey, buddy.
Mommy, come here.
Come here, buddy.
What are you doing up there by yourself?
He don't listen
Come
to us.
here.
He's like just sitting there hanging out.
In the leaves. In the leaves, guys.
Yeah, in the leaves.
He's on overlook.
Mommy, can we do something to get rid?
Later, maybe we'll pick something. All right, let me just talk to them a minute.
Okay.
All right, listen, guys. Maybe I should come on. Listen, guys, I'm going to let the chicken soup simmer. I'm going to do a what's for dinner later, and when I come on for what's for dinner, I'll show you how the chicken soup ended up. All right, guys, so thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button on the bottom, and I'll see you in a few. Bye.